Okay, well, hello and welcome back to Derail Simulator. Uh, I cannot get enough of this game. I cannot get enough of this game. Seriously, after I was done recording yesterday, I have a new save file. I'm doing a realistic playthrough to see what the difference is, and so far I haven't noticed any difference minus the distance that you can fast travel. So on realistic, you can only fast travel about this far. So it's a little bit faster than running, but it's still pretty slow. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can't do on that version. Anyway, I'm ready to get into this. So we are at, let's take a look. We currently have 13,700 bucks, right? Our copay is still only $100. I'm gonna try to keep this as low as possible for, not as long as I can, but for a decent amount of time until I can't get any really good paying jobs. So we're gonna go ahead and get these mixed around and figure out what we can and what we can't do. Okay, so I got them all sorted out. This is the pile of stuff that we just cannot do. We don't have the right licenses. All the freight haul jobs, logistic haul jobs, and the shunting jobs. Hazmats, long haul twos, and such, right? These are the ones that we can do. Well, this one here, I don't think I have shunting done unlocked yet. Let's take a look. No fees. Shunting, no, we don't have that unlocked yet, but we're gonna go ahead and unlock it. It's only $1,000, so we want that right away. So here's our shunting license. We're just gonna throw it away. So what do we got? 8,000, 6,000. Now if we come down to our freight hauls, we got 3 jobs, one for 4,000, 4,600, and 10,000. So one is going to, or 2 of them is going to goods factory, and the other one's going to the machine factory. So if we look here, we're at the bottom right over here at the harbor place. Goods factory is up here. Now this one is a little bit trickier, like this is a bridge right here, so if we run up this route, we could circle around and then come into the goods factory. The other one is the machine factory. Yeah, which is all the way over here. So if we're down here, we could run this up and over. Now let's see how long this takes us compared to this one. I mean, machine factory is a little bit longer. So I've done this route before where I twist up and around. It's pretty fun. Yeah, let's see how much these things weigh. 50 tons, 135, and 68. I mean, it's double the price for almost the same distance. The time is almost doubled, though. So I think we're just going to go ahead and grab... Let's go ahead and do this job right here. Harbor Town, Freight, machine factory in town, okay. So, we could turn this in right now, and then we'll have 98 minutes to run our butts around and see if we can make it. But what we're going to do is we're going to prepare ahead of time. So we know we're delivering, what is that, Sparex Chemicals, AAG Electronics, and Brom Tooling. So they're all box carts, 3 different kinds. FH51 is what we're going to be looking for, so give me a few moments. I'm going to run around and see if we can find this thing. Okay, and I think this is them right here. Green, beige, and red. Yep, so that's kind of cool that the colors actually match up to what's on the paper here. Okay, so we need to take these to Machine Factory in town. Let's This is the end of the line. I don't know if, like, the position my car is on matters when dropping them off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if my locomotive should be here at the green, so lining up on this side, or if it should be on this side, pulling it this way. You know what I mean? I feel like this should be the front of the locomotive, but I don't know if it matters. I guess we'll find out with this load. Nope, wrong way. And here we go. Oops, nope. Too much. Still trying to figure out, like, the best angle. Shit. What am I doing? That was too hard. Too hard. I screwed up. Okay, let's hook it up. On. There we go. Nope. So the parking brake that probably is on is the one down there. Let's go ahead and check them. Make sure everything's on. Brake lines are on. And yep, this was the locked one. Okay. Alright. And switch that. And let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and start applying the brake. And then we're going to run over to the military base here and see if we can actually turn this in. Ah, we can. Good. Okay, let's see. Green license. We've already got them coupled from that track. Couple of following cars. Where's our train at? Oh, there it is. And then we're gonna haul it to the machine factory into track C4I or 4-1. I don't know if that's a 1 or an I. So C4-1. Let's get in our train. Let's get this thing going. Before we do, I just want to look at machine factories, where that's located. Okay, so if we're here, which way are we going to be entering? North or south? Let's take a look real quick. We're going to be entering from the south. And we said it was C, so we're going to make a right and then an immediate left. And once we get in, hold on, coming from the south. Once we come in, what did we say it was? 4-1. So once we come in, it's going to be right. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, we'll just have to pay attention. Let's go ahead and get moving. We're driving forward and brakes released. Let's get this puppy moving. So right here, right, left. These should be already marked to go straight, and then left. Okay, so right, left. We can get this up to about 50. We're gonna need to speed this up as much as we can, because this is probably a large incline. This thing don't weigh a lot. No, we should be fine. This is only 135 tons. That's okay. Let's turn off these interior lights. Okay. So we don't want to go too fast. speed staying steady. It's actually slightly increasing, so we're good. Engine's heating up a little bit. Let's go ahead and increase it just a bit. And we'll lower it down a little bit. So this first one is a right. At 40 kilometers. Speed's dropping. Temperature's rising. So we said right? Yeah, right. Just lower the temperatures a little bit. Looks like it's going to be even 40 through here into the next sign. We'll let these temperatures drop just a bit. Looks like our speed is increasing. I think we're doing pretty good. Slowing down a little bit, but the temperature's still lower, and so we're gonna speed it up. We still got a ways until we get to our left. How we doing? Temperature's good. We're almost at 40. I think we can slow her down a bit. Looks like it's going up a little bit, so we're going to slow it down a little bit more. Well, we can go up to 70 now, so we can speed it up. Well, actually, not yet. Not until those trains are passed. They're passed. Yeah. Don't believe it when you see a 70. We'll just keep it around here. Maybe increase the speed just a little bit. One more notch. Alright, 70 again. How we doing? Temperature's good. Ammeter's good. Speed's increasing. And what do we got up here? We got a 40 coming up, so we're going to start slowing it down, or coasting anyway. And this is the one we're going to go left on. So it looks like it has an incline. Perfect. We're right at 40. So we should be good. And we said we're going left, so let's get this out. Let's see. How's our speed? We're still at 40. Apparently it's a ways up here. We're at 30 now, so this is where the incline came in. And we're set for the left. Perfect. And since it's at 40, we can start speeding it up. And then the next one's going to be right, and then left, which will be a big sharp left. $60 coming up, okay. Temperature's rising, speed's increasing. Let's go ahead and kick it up a little bit more. Now these look like some pretty wide turns, so we should be able to get them at pretty decent speeds. Let's kick it up a little bit more. Too much. I forget what it said the speed was. I think it was like, yeah, 70, okay. Looks like it's flat, so that's good. Ammeters are going down, temperature's slowly going down. Speed is increasing, that's what we want to see. Our tiny train's looking great. Alright, let's take a look at some of this terrain. Looking nice. Such a great game. It really, really is. It does make me want to kind of try out other train simulators as well. I haven't really messed around with any, so it's still 70. We should be okay around this corner. So if this corner is 70, this corner should probably be about 70 as well. We're up to 60. Let's go ahead and back off a little bit and see what we do when we completely back off. I think it's an even hill, even terrain, so kick it on just a little bit. Just in case this slows down to 60, it shouldn't. It's a pretty wide turn. Might even go up to 100. If it does, we'll go ahead and speed up a little bit. How's our fuel? I didn't pay any of those fees when I left. I forgot to do that. I should have filled up before we left. I used quite a bit of fuel at the yard. Oh look, it didn't even adjust. We got 80 coming up, so we can speed up. Let's go ahead and increase this to about 400 amps. There we go. I think it said 80. Oh, we can get this thing up to 120. Well, let's go ahead and blast it and see how fast we can get going. We got full throttle. We're at 70 kilometers right now. So it's slowing down a little bit. It'll probably go to about 80 once we get to this turn, maybe 70. And then this one's going to be a little bit, probably like 50 or something. But this thing's topping out at about 70. So let's go ahead and throttle off. What's it going to 80? Okay, so we're fine around this corner. The next corner might drop a little bit, but we'll see. – 70. So let's go ahead and drop it. We are going a little over 70. But let's see if we'll slow down naturally. We got a 60 coming up. Let's go and apply the brake a bit. What is that? Slip? That's okay. Oh, it's rainy. Oops, I didn't mean to turn off the engine. Okay, we're good. Let's turn off the sand. Where are we at? Right around this corner. It says 80. I have a feeling it's gonna slow down up here. Yeah, it's at 60. Okay, so we handled that pretty good. I might have went a little overboard. But that's okay. Just gonna apply some gas. Some power. Okay, so that whole curve was 60. Our next one's gonna be a left, left, right, right. Left, left, right, right. It's too bad it's so muggy out. I wish it was a little bit nicer. But that's okay. I enjoy cloudy weather. Alright, so the next one's a left. Left to pass our little house street here, but that should already be straight, so we shouldn't have to do anything there. That should be straight. We shouldn't have to do anything there. Same with this one. And we'll just probably have to make a right here. So left, left, right, right, right. Let's go ahead and slow it down. I know it says 80, but we got a really sharp turn coming up here. Let's go ahead and start slowing this down. Oh, it's slipping. Let's lay down some sand. It's still slipping. But we're at about 50. Let's make sure this is set right. We're at 50. It's a speed of 60. And left. Yep. And it wants us to go down to about 50. Gonna drop some sand. Release that back brake. It's got to be the rain. That's why we're slipping, right? We're still speeding up. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Let's go into 90. Let's release. Let's release. Stop the sand. Oh, 60. Okay, I thought that said 90. We're at 45. We can go ahead and increase the speed. Yeah, so a little bit dangerous driving in the rain. What do we got coming up? We just need to make sure we're going left, which we are. It said the speed's at 60. Any big turns coming up? Kind of. We'll just slow down a little bit just in case. Yeah, it's going to be at 50, which that's what we're going. Perfect. What's that way? Oh yeah, that's where the house is. We actually have a house in this game. Shit. Am I going the right way? Okay, yeah, I think we're going the right way. I should have looked and seen left, right. Let's see. Right, left. Okay, we're going the right way. Yeah, I should have looked at the station map, and you can't just assume these are all where they're supposed to be, because in my realistic play, I was coming through the same station, and those switches were switched to go left, and I slammed into all that stuff. It was not good. I should have been, I forgot, slow down more when going into stations. Okay, so we're good. OWC's coming up. Don't know if we should be slowing down for that. And I don't know if the reason the track wasn't, or if the track was switched was because of me. Probably. So we're going 45. What's the speed? 90. I don't know if I want to run 90 through OWC or not. Says there's turns coming up, but that's probably going to be for the lanes that you want to go through. So let's make sure these tracks are straight. Left. It says 50 through here. Well, this place is empty, so the left, right, left. Yeah, it looks like we're lined up. Oh, nope, it's not empty. Looks like we're lined up to go straight. Good. Let's just stay steady at what we're going. And yeah, we should be good. And then once this goes through, we will go right, right, right. And then left, or right straight, but right, right, right is the next ones we need to worry about. We got a 70 coming up. We could probably start increasing. Trains are looking good. Almost hit my head on that sign. What's it look like? It's fairly straight, but we got a pretty big turn coming up down here. So we don't want to go too fast. Let's just stop at 50. We're going up a little bit of a hill, so we'll increase our speed. So we might get some train slippage here, or track slippage. I think it was 70 through here. We got a 60 coming up with a... Yeah, so up here we have to make sure we're going right, 60, but it's gonna drop pretty dramatically, so let's just go ahead and drop the speed. Because if we look, there's a really sharp turn after we make our right-hand turn there. Is this thing sideways? We're going 50. I think that's where we're supposed to be. We're gonna start applying this brake a little bit. And which way do we need to go? Right. Okay, we're lined up to go the right way. But it's dropping to 30, so let's drop our sand. Let's hit this brake a little bit. And let's release. Turn off sand, there we go. So we're just under 30. Yeah, because this turn's probably pretty tight. Alright, yeah, this is going pretty swell. So it's a very addicting game. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a long game. As you can tell, how long have we been recording? About 1 minute and 15 seconds. No, I meant to say 1 hour and 15 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and increase our speed. We made it through the dangerous part pretty easily. But we do have CSW coming up with a extremely tight turn. It's probably going to be at about 30 as well. So we don't want to get going too fast, but we also don't want to be going too slow. We do have a time restraint of 98 minutes. It's 1.5 hours. Now, I've been recording for 1 hour and 15, but we've only been driving probably for 20 minutes or something. 50. Let's see, where are we going? We're going to the right. What's our speed at? 30. I don't see the thing yet. Oh, there it is. Which way is it going? To the right. And that's where we need to be. But our speed is going to be at 60, so that's not bad. We don't have to worry about slowing down too much yet. But once we get past this, we will. So where are we at now? We're barely at 35. Okay, we're doing good. Let's go ahead and we'll just leave it at where it's at for now. But we could probably pull off the throttle. We're at 40. It says 60, but don't believe it. You go 60, you're dead. We do have a incline, but we'll wait until we start getting down to about 30 before we start speeding up. So we're going 40. Which way do we need to go? We need to go right. So that's going right. Let's switch this to the right. And it looks like it's going to 30. We can apply a little bit of brake. Looks like it's dropping. Alright, we're at 30. Perfect. So I think we bypassed just right. I don't know if this is going to be uphill or not, but we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's 80, and the speed is increasing from there. So let's go ahead and speed this puppy up. I'm not sure if it's going to be a big incline or not, but the next one will be a left, a right, and straight into the place. And then once we get in here, we're going to C-track if we remember. So we're going to be going right once we get into there. So what is it? Left, right, right. It's going to increase a little bit more. 100, yep. We can really get this puppy going. Let's get our amp meters up to about 400. Now it is raining, so it's still pretty dangerous to be going too fast. But we got a pretty much straight shot. This curve here is probably going to be like 60 or 70, so we should be good. So we're going to go right and then left once we get into the shop. 120, yeah, we're doing good. Amp meters are down, temperatures, let's go ahead and increase our speed. Now, after this, the speed will be decreasing, but I think our thing can only go about 70. Let's go ahead and give it full throttle. Decrease to 100, and then it's going to decrease again to maybe 80. Yep. And then it's going to decrease again. So once we get to that 80 sign, we'll start lowering our speed. But we got a left coming up and then a right. We're wasting a lot of gas driving like that, so it's a bit unnecessary. So we got a 60 coming up. So let's just go ahead and coast. And we're going to make sure we're staying on the left track. We're slowing down to 60. Can't see it yet, but it's still 60. Through the bend. And go ahead and apply a little bit of throttle. Because we are going uphill. Which way are we going? To the left, okay. So we can stay at about 70. Next one will be a right. So let's increase our speed. Alright, what do we got up there? We got a 70 coming up, so we're doing good on our speed. We're just under 60. Our speed is dropping though. We have a 60 coming up and it should be our right. Yep. But our speed's still decreasing. So stay to the right. Right, right, left. Okay, it's already to the right. Perfect. It says we can go 100, but we do have that coming up here. There's 2 tracks. Okay, that's probably the whole thing. So we need to go right and then left once we get up here. How fast are we going? We're going for 45. And it is increasing. I'm just gonna start ease off the throttle. It does say 60 up there, but we want to make sure we get everything right. So right, left, left. So that first one's already set wrong. So we'll switch it. Now it's on to the left. I mean, it's going to the right. And the one right after that will have to switch to the left. Go ahead and give it some throttle. So right and then left. Or no, that's not right. Right and then left. There we go. Gotta slow it down. Yep, right then left. Perfect. Right then left, and then once we get into C, we will be doing a right, right, right. Right, right, right. Yep. $20. This should be taking us to C track. Still at 20. Right, left, left. Is that what I said? Shit, what did I say? Right, 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 right. Okay, right. Right. And right. And that's C41. And then what do we gotta do? Just uncouple? Yeah, see, I wasted a lot of time. I don't know why. I thought I was doing like a shunting job or something. Maybe it's just a shunting job where it really matters. Or maybe this will matter when I do a shunting job here to unload this. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure. But we'll see if it mattered or not. So I think we just have to uncouple, yep. But we'll go on the next one, we'll probably do a shunting job just for this. Okay, let's turn it on. Why this is stopping. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and uncouple. And now we need to find where the office is. So if I'm at C, if I just keep going straight, oh Jesus, to the left, I should find it. I'll meet you over there. Actually, we should probably turn this off so we're not using gas. Okay, there we go. We'll meet you over at the building. And it was actually just right here around the corner. Let's pull it out and turn it in. Oh wait, I didn't, hold on. I have to put a brake on real quick. I forgot to put the parking brake on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now let's go. Let's turn it in, and there we go. We got paid. Oops. Where's my money? So what did we get paid? We got paid 15,900. That's pretty. Okay, let's see if this settles down. It seems really, really choppy. Okay, well, I had a little bit of a crash. It was an OBS crash, actually. But luckily the autosave was just right here. Must have something going on in the background, because it's really, really choppy. Just give me 1 second. Well, I'm not too sure what it was. Bear with me, though, with this frame rate at the end here. I'm just going to turn this mission back in, and then we're going to call it there. Where was it? Okay, let's do this again. Let's get the money first. So, oh, so this time it's 15. How much was it last time? I don't remember. Let's take a look, though. So we did it in 37 minutes, and the bonus, we had to do it within 98, so we got it. We got a $5,000 bonus. Well done, no damage, and are environmental friendly. We did not wreck and screw anything up. Alright, so I don't know what's going on with the frame rate, but we were going to cut it here. That was basically a full experience of a delivery. Now, I might have wasted a lot of time with moving that cart around at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure with a shunting job that's going to show up for this one that we just did, it should... Look, here it is, actually. This is the same one. 3 drop-offs. I don't know if it will matter or not. I might have wasted a lot of time, actually. But anyway, we're going to call it here. It's been a pretty damn long video. Sitting at over 1.5 hours, I think. Moving forward, though, when I continue to play this, I think I'll cut out a lot of the more boring bits. Like the walking, maybe, and I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and